Sorry everyone about the video just dropping out so quickly then. I wasn't paying attention to the timer and just ran out, but I hope you've been able to find this part 2 video. So we're talking about inserting a text box there, and we're talking about how the height adjusts. So we're just going to put in a title now. We'll say about monkeys, and then we'll highlight the words. Now you notice here what's just happened is I've tried to highlight, but it's actually thought that I want to move the text box. A way around this is to move your mouse so it actually shows this, what looks like, I guess, a weird capital I, as opposed to the 4 points. When it shows 4 points, 4 black arrows, that means that it thinks you want to move it. But instead, when you show the cursor like this, it now thinks you want to edit the text. So now I can highlight it all, bump up its size a bit, make it bold. And again, we'll leave most of the presentation stuff for another time. Okay, now we'll click away. And now we have our heading just there. Okay. Now, I wonder what favorite shape of your animal is. The reason why I say that is just because we want to show how we can insert some shapes. So I'm going to go to insert. And you notice it's got shapes just here. So click on shapes, and it brings up a whole bunch of different kinds of shapes that you can insert into your PowerPoint. Some of them, like lines, can be used to, I guess, draw a diagram or show ideas linking. Of course, we've got rectangles, basic shapes, and then we get into a few more fancy sorts of things. So what I'm going to do is just choose a couple of random shapes here. Let's use a sun. And just click and draw that out into the corner. Now you notice that when I draw a shape, it sort of can go all different sorts of sizes. But if I want to maintain a consistent size, I can hold down Shift, and as soon as I do, it will just keep it on that nice, perfect looking size, no matter how big or small I make it. So it doesn't become distorted. So that's holding down Shift while I move the mouse. Alright, so I've got my star just there. Now the star, or this sun, I guess, doesn't look very good in blue. If I want to change it, what I can do is I can go over to Format over here while I'm still clicking on it, and go to the Shape Styles. And I can choose from one of these different other kinds of preset styles. So if I want it to be orange, for example, I can click on it and it makes it orange. But if I want to customize how it looks and how it feels, then what I need to do is I actually need to change those individual elements myself. So I go to Shape Fill over here, and now I can actually choose a color that I want. So I want it to be yellow. And now what's done is it's sort of got this browny kind of outline around it. So I can go to the shape outline over here, and I can either make it yellow so it looks very flat now, or I can slightly add in a bit of an orange. Now I might just add that slight orange just there. Now if you want to be extra fancy when dealing with shapes, you can go to some shape effects over here, and we can add in some things like, say, a shadow, which might be a little bit more difficult to see on my particular screen, but let's try and add a bit of a reflection in. So what the reflection's just done is it's added this sort of, you can see half a sun just sort of casually there in the background. So what I want you to do is on this About Animal page, just put in 3 different shapes, and that's what I may just quickly do now. Yeah, let's choose a Pac-Man. And again, for each one, go through and choose a different style, make it look a little bit interesting. And let's just choose something for that. Okay, and now I'm just going to put in another text box and explain what I mean about this. Actually, now that I think about it, probably what we should do is we should go instead is make it monkey shapes. That actually would have been a little bit funner. There, we don't need to explain anything anymore. Okay, this video is just about to run out. Watch the next one for how we do the next stuff.